Esther and Kayla from Chicken Feed Quilts, and we're hoping to get some series of videos done, and we're hoping to be a little bit more faithful at this. So we're starting off the new year. It's a little late to say Happy New Year, but Happy New Year to everyone, and thank you for a wonderful last year of 2025, and hopefully we can make 2026 even better for you all.
Yeah, we were really busy over Christmas. Well, I wasn't. I held down a pool chair in Dominican, but all the other staff at Chicken Feed was really busy. Sarah did a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes to help with order processing and inventory, and Sophia and Maya spent a lot of time in our classroom doing a big refresh, and it looks amazing down here.
Yeah,
so
I'm excited about classes. We're done one, but we're going to be having our retreats coming up this week.
Yeah.
So we're pretty excited to let everybody into the classroom and to see what we all did. And yeah.
Added new tables, or more tables, I guess I should say, more tables. We added more cutting stations, more pressing stations, more
teaching
design
stations.
walls. Yeah, so it's nice and fresh down here. We're looking forward to that. It looks good.
So we have a class schedule, but I have this little cool sewing machine here. It's a 22K feather white, which is more of a rare one because it's the actual open arm one, which they're a little bit harder to get. Kayla often says if I'm having well, she can tell you, I guess, the story.
Oh, about when we know you get a new sewing machine. Either Esther, sometimes she's always on the lookout for sewing machines, always, and she has a few on her list of collector's items that she really, really wants.
This being one of them.
So this was one of them, and whenever one comes in, I'm like, Esther either had a really, really, really good week or a really, really, really bad week. She's either treating herself one way or the other. So,
well, when I got this one, I got 2 sewing machines, and we'll show the next one next week, I guess. But I said I must have had like an exceptional week or an exceptionally bad week because I bought 2 in 1 week, which, wow. Anyway, but when I seen this one, I had to have it because it was the open arm, and they're really hard to, or I've had problems finding them at let's say at a reasonable price. I don't even know if people would think this was a reasonable price that I paid for it, but
and it's in such nice condition.
It is a really nice one. Yeah,
it's a good find.
I don't know. It looks like the belt has been changed. It looks pretty new. I have never tried to sew on any of my featherweights, but it is my plan within the next few weeks to sew on one to see if I could take it to a retreat or something. So yeah.
All right, so that's our sewing machine on the table. I think we will be hopefully featuring a new one every week. Esther has quite the collection. The shop has quite the collection. I have a couple, so hopefully we can just talk about a new one every week on here. We've got a quilt on the wall behind us, a fresh one. The fabric is called Geo Blooms from Art Gallery Fabrics, and I added in a few extra low volume blenders just to get the effect that we needed. There wasn't quite enough in the collection, and the pattern is Have a Heart, I believe. So
we did this one several years ago in quite a bit of brighter fabric, and it was so popular, and I did that one, and Kayla's been wanting to do one forever, so she's seen this and she's like, this is my Valentine's quilt this year. We've all made a Valentine's Day quilt almost. We'll probably show a few more next week, but or at least one anyway, and then we'll see. But we're trying to get through some of our Valentine's.
Yeah, there is kits available for this one, and I think we have some patterns available still. If not, they're definitely an orderable item, and it's jelly roll friendly. So yeah.
All right. And then we have a lot of classes coming up and a lot of events. We did our class list for January to June, which sounds really scary, June 2026, and it's pretty full. So, but we'll just, it's open, registration is open for the classes right now. So if there's something on the list that you want, I think we're just going to talk about the first couple that are coming up in the next couple, like the first few that you have to sign up for today.
If there's still availability. We are pre-recording this video, just give it some time, and so some of them classes might be full already. We just don't know.
When the video posts, it's our retreat week, and we just didn't have time to do a live video that day, unfortunately. So
obviously the retreat is the first thing on the calendar.
There was, recording, there was one spot, one lady had to cancel due to some conflicting scheduling, so she had to cancel. So as of today, we have, or at that date when we recorded, We have some availability, one spot. So if you're interested, it starts like in 2 days, but
I don't know if that would give them any time.
no, I guess that probably wouldn't give them enough time to register. You could always try, but you'd have to have pieces quilted and you'd have to be really on the ball. But if your week freed up and that spot's still available, you're welcome to see if you can sneak in. And
yeah. So that's first.
And we have a lot of fun on our retreats. If you haven't been to one of our retreats, it's something that I think is worth looking into. They do fill up quite quickly. It's usually a great group of ladies that we have come in. We try to feed you well. We try to give you some lessons, and there's a lot of laughter and it's a really relaxing time, actually. So
it's a good time. We have a machine applique class to make a little like wall hanging, a welcome wall hanging. It's actually really cute, a little bear on it, so it'd be really cute for your cabin or for spring in your house. So
even if you want to make your camping spot look really, really fun, you can hang it on your trailer door or whatever.
True. It's really cute. But yeah, you'll learn all about like the machine applique, so prepping your pieces for it, how to cut them, how to put your adhesive on the backing, and how to stitch them down well. And yeah, so Tammy is going to be teaching that class. The quilted shoes class is coming up again.
That one is really popular in the fall, and the shoes were so cute. I had said I'm never going to make myself a pair of quilted shoes, but yeah, I'm going to make myself a pair of quilted shoes.
So that one's at the end of the month. I think that's February. I'm not really teaching any classes because I'll be gone and Esther's gone. So I've got a couple other people in teaching the classes. So Sarah, Sophia, and Tammy are doing a lot of the classes.
The last one of the Littles Club is going to be out, but that's part of the club.
Yeah. Sarah's teaching Little Lilo, which is the last stripology table runner for this session. We'll do something again in the future with them, but
not right. No,
that one's ending.
Classes so didn't fit our class schedule for the spring, but we'll probably do something with them again in the fall or
And machine applique, shoes. I think that I'm just Sophia's going to pass me the list here and see if there's any other ones that I'm missing. In February, our show and tell quilt starts on sew days.
And open sew days, which we're going to talk about a little bit more next week.
So show and tell quilt is the newest pattern by Elizabeth Hartman, and we're doing that one. You can make either the big quilt or the small quilt. So this big one has 12 animals with 12 blocks, and the small quilt has 4 animals with 4 blocks. And you can make either. We have the exact patterns or fabrics from the pattern. We got them all in. Got kits available. We did not kit the backing or the background. Sorry. You can just choose whichever background you like.
We
do have the one available.
She picks a linen or a like Bella Solid to a linen. So she already on her pattern has 2 options, and we thought, well, we'll leave it open because somebody might want a gray background or a pure white or whatever. So we thought we'd leave your background up to you, just because that would help, and all the quilts will look a little bit different then too.
And that one is pretty much every other Friday from now till the end of May. So
it's a great skill builder because you make different blocks and different techniques in all the blocks. So if you just want to perfect a few of your techniques, that's one that you can definitely.
Yeah, there's some strip piecing. I think there's some log cabin. There's half square triangles. There's flying geese. There's some stitch and flip. So lots of just your really basic standard techniques to improve upon and make a really cute quilt through it all. So
and when you are taking a class, the coffee shop upstairs is open. It's called Chicken Coop Cafe now. And they do snacks and lunch and all sorts of specialty drinks and some non-specialty drinks too, I guess. So, if you're coming to a class and you don't feel like packing a lunch or whatever, just treat yourself to the cafe and
we've got sandwiches, soups, lots of smoothies,
lattes. I don't know, frappes. I don't know what all the names are, but I have my standards that I go with. But they are open and they're willing to make you lunch, and you can just come in the morning on your way to class and put your order in, and they'll bring it down for you. And so that's also an option. And I think that's all we had to talk about this week. And we hope to see you next week.
Thanks for watching. Bye.